Hello, it's Lisa. Today we're going to go down on the farm in a massage story, and I've got Piggy here to help me. Now, as we go along these slides, you might want to pause as I've done the introduction to the movement, and then you might want to carry on doing it for a little while until you play the next bit. There's some extension activities at the bottom of each page, but I also might mention a few extra ones as we go along. So for this massage, all we'll need is our hands. I've got some music playing in the background, but if you wanted to do some music to accompany your massage, you could get some and play it in the background. Things that are suggested are Combine Harvester by the Wurzels, not Old MacDonald. It might be nice if you could play these before you do the massage as well, just to cue the child in. But this shouldn't be the main focus, it should be the massage that's the focus. We won't need any lotions today. The symbols are on each PowerPoint, and if you've got any soft toy animals, you could use them just to introduce the animals and to explore a farmyard. So things to remember is that you can adapt parts of this massage to suit your child. You can miss things out that they don't enjoy. You can do things for longer, just pause the video. You don't have to do it all in one day, you can split it up. You could focus on one part of it for a couple of days and do some extension activities to do with them. And you should also always ask the child if they want a massage. And we do this by gently touching the shoulder and asking them if they want a massage. So I'm going to ask Piggy. Piggy, would you like a massage? Piggy would like a massage. Now, our children might let us know by telling us. They might smile, or if they don't want one, they might tell us no, or they might pull away or show us through their facial expressions. So let's start our massage. Let's go down on the farm. So first of all, we're going to plough the fields. Now, ploughing the fields means that we're getting the fields ready to plant some seeds. So today we're working on the farm. It's time to plough the fields. Plough the fields, we're going to need the child's arms and legs if you can get to them. Now Piggy's arms are a bit small for me to knead, but very gently kneading. It's time to plough the fields. Now you might want to pause the video now and carry on doing the ploughing on the other arm and on the legs as long as you need. Today we're working on the farm. It's time to sow some seeds. So that lovely soil that we've just got ready by ploughing, we're now going to plant some seeds in them. So with our fingertips, we're going to lightly stroke the child's arms. And this represents the seeds falling there. So as you're doing that, you need to repeat, today we're working on the farm. It's time to sow some seeds. It's time to sow some seeds. Now again, you might want to pause it and do it on the other arm, maybe on the legs as well. Today we're working on the farm. It's time to water the crops. So we've planted those seeds now in that lovely soil, and now we've got to water them to help them to grow. So we're going to get our fingertips again. We're going to do very fast tapping along the arms. Do it on the head if they want as well. We're going to repeat, today we're working on the farm. It's time to water the crops. If you wanted to extend this, you could do a little bit of water play, do some pouring, some sprinkling. Again, you can pause this and you could carry on doing this, or you might want to do some of those extension activities. Harvesting. Today we're working on the farm. It's time to collect all those vegetables that we have grown on our fields. So we're going to, with a flat hand, we're going to brush swiftly and smoothly down the arm as if we're cutting down the corn. Now you might want to explore some different vegetables. You might want to taste them, feel them, smell them. Again, you can pause this. You can carry on doing this down the other arm. I'm going to collect all the vegetables we've grown in the field. You might want to pause it to do some bit extension activities too. Chickens. Today we're working on the farm. It's time to look after the chickens. So what we're going to do, we're going to, with a pinched hand, peck up and down the child's arm as if the chickens are pecking on the ground. We can also get the fingertips, and at the ends just give them a little squeeze as if the chickens are pecking at the fingertips. Today we're working on the farm. It's time to look after the chickens. Peck, 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 peck. Now you also, if you've got some, might want to explore some feathers, some eggs, some corn. You might want to listen to some chicken sound effects. And you can pause this and you can explore some of those things, or you can pause it so they can carry on pecking the other arm and the legs, whatever works for your child. Sheep. Today we're working on the farm. It's time to look after the sheep. Now what we're going to do, we're going to gently massage round and round on our child's head if they're happy with that. If not, we can do it on their arms or on the back, wherever. And that represents the curly wool that the sheep has. Today we're working on the farm. It's time to look after the sheep. Then after we've felt the curly wool, we're going to rub up and down as if we're shearing the wool of the sheep. We're looking after the sheep. You might want to explore some wool, a woolly scarf, a woolly jumper. You might have some wool if you knit, or you could explore some cotton wool balls. Anything that you've got. Today we're working on the farm. It's time to look after the horses. Now what we're going to do is, we're going to, if the child can, make a flat palm. You're going to cup your hand and do some galloping against your child's open palm. Now don't worry if your child cannot make their palm flat, because Piggy can't do that for me. If they can, then you can just do it with your hands so they can listen. And that's the horse galloping, if you can't tell. You might want to make it faster. You might want to listen to some horse sound effects or watch some horses galloping on YouTube. In addition to this massage, and again you can pause it and extend the galloping or your exploration. So some more extension activities which we've mentioned. A good website for sound effects is animal-sounds.org. That's really good. You can kind of search what you want to listen to, which is really good, and there's a few different options. Another idea is for the what to say section, you could make that into a bit of a song. So you could put it to the tune of Old MacDonald. So for example, today we're working on the farm, E-I-E-I-O. We can change it, and it might just make the child tune in and engage a little bit more because it's a tune that they'll recognise. There are some iPad and tablet apps that you can use to support this. There's one called Milk the Cow. There's Moo Ba La La La, which is a nice interactive story by Sanders Boynton. And there's Match Animals, which is another good one. And there's Vocal Zoo. You can find them in the App Store or on Google Play or the Android, whichever you use. You should be able to find them if you just search them. So that's the end of our massage for today, our story. I hope you enjoy it. If you do anything at home with your child relating to this, we'd love to see some pictures. Please email them into your child's class email address. Okay, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon.